best wrestling podcast in the world. Fact, the road-wearing original Pete, the believing, power of positivity, keeping it Rollins, the Summit. Fact, the homicidal, the genocidal, the ECW loving, daring young creeping, Mr. No Days Off, Scott. Fact, the biscuit and gravy eating, Naomi loving, lunatic craving, the melting pot, JP, and you can bank on that. Fact, the Bailey hugging, the interrupting, the Jaeger drinking, mouth of the Carolinas, Lil Steven. Fact.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
I miss you, Darren Young. Little Steven, Darren Young, in a evening gown match with Pat Patterson. Little Steven gets a little French Canadian in him. Jeff Hardy's going to face Jay Leno in a steel chairs match. People are just jealous because I got skills.
Here's my issue. Is it worse to get beat by one midget or three? Little Steven in a beer drinking contest with Naomi. I have this big issue with people. I don't want to sound like an idiot.
Just kept it Rollins. Jimmy Hart, Triple H, X-Pac against Lil Steven in a microphone on a pole match. Anything can happen. Lightweight. If you don't want it, then don't bark it.
We're three-man band. That's horrible. I don't want to make you look bad.
You're fired, sir. When you want to hear me mess up, they're in Radioland. When you want to hear me not mess up, I did not know that. Wow. Wrestling with Attitude. When you want your beer, awesome.
Okay. All right. Is there a... Can we name 5 promos of Scott Steiner? I mean...
Scott, if you can name 5, we'll do one.
Oh, my goodness. Anyway, welcome back.
5 chapters of James's new book.
All right. First chapter, Sandow,
Second chapter.
Sire, clap your hands. That's good. That's too funny. Yes. There are like 1,000. Oh,
what is it? Number 1, arm bar. Number 2.
Hey, it had to be better than Dolph Ziggler's promo this week. That's all I'll say. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, welcome to Wrestling with Attitude. Of course, I am the Summit. Join me. Are you okay over there?
Yeah.
That's little Steven and his sock.
This is my cup.
Fisting. No, that would be, what's that tag team? Dash and Wilder.
Oh.
Dash and Dawson.
Don't talk about them.
Wait, he's talking about fisting.
Nah, they don't fist.
Anyway. Legal alien.
His last.
That's good, Scott.
That's the next book.
That's good. Anyway, we got some WWE, some wrestling news. The first thing I want to talk about, in case you didn't see on Raw, the big news of the new hatch, the hatching or whatever you want to say, was Goldberg will be in 2K17.
Oh, my God. What?
All right, I just lost my mind. Goldberg is going to be in the video game.
Yay.
Does anyone care? Goldberg.
Well, I was telling this to Scott. The reason I don't care is you had him in the game 2 years ago. So why does it matter? He was in 2K14, and he was free.
Bought spear out of nowhere. Hey, it'd be better than Roman Reigns' spear.
No, it wouldn't.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it would be.
No, but, you got him in the game 2 years ago. And, I don't get the point of pre-ordering for Goldberg. That doesn't excite me. You could have done something a little bit better.
Of everybody that we could pick to be a lead download character in a game, Goldberg?
Yeah.
10 years ago, sure.
Did you see, though, who what the big thing is going to be in there with the download?
I agree. Jimmy King should be. What?
Yeah, okay. No, I saw that on Facebook. No. No, but,
what?
So they're talking about they're going to add the match where him and Brock Lesnar, WrestleMania 20, when we've played this 2 years ago. Why do we want to see this again?
Yes, wrestling. We're talking about wrestling.
Buff Bagwell. Really, Scott? You want to see Buff Bagwell?
Gilbert is greater than Goldberg.
Now, I will give you that, James.
Brock Lesnar's all right.
I'm gonna create Gilbert if I get the game. I'm gonna create Gilbert and have him beat Goldberg.
Don't worry, we already created you. DLC of King. That would be good. I'd rather have that than Goldberg.
I don't think you're gonna ever get that DLC. I'm sorry.
What? Okay, but Goldberg. So Goldberg, and I was gonna say Gilbert. Goldberg's in the game.
King stunt double. Who was a stunt double though?
But I was gonna say in the video game. Yes, I know the Blue Angels, and we hate to see that happen. Suplex City, he's should have been in the last few games. Well, he should have been, but you could download him in previous games.
Yeah, you always could.
You know, you can always go to create it and get him anyway.
And you could get him 2 years ago when they switched over to 2K. He was actually in the game.
There's other people I would rather have as the lead character in this game.
Well, they're going to be in the game no matter what, Dean Ambrose or Seth Rollins. And I don't know if I would. I mean, this is just the pre-order thing. This has nothing. Now, if he's on is he on the cover? Because that's going to kind of make me mad.
I don't know yet. I don't know if he's going to be on the cover. But usually when these guys sign these type of, where I was going with this, all right, usually the last couple years when these guys sign these deals, they come back for a run. Or they at least go into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
What's the funniest thing you've seen the woman in wrestling do?
I'm not answering that, but
we have seen some of the funniest things in wrestling happen at shows we've been at.
Some really bad things.
Yes. Give me Kevin Owens over Goldberg. Yeah, I really have him in a video game.
Well, you're going to have him, yeah.
Yeah, you don't have him, but still.
I guess I'm okay with it just because I get it.
Yes, Bull was the funniest thing. I remember that one. But, going back, who else would you do this? Oh, stop it. We don't believe Carmella hugged you, Scott. We don't.
Yeah, that never happened.
I don't think
you don't even have any proof.
Get over it.
Scott, get over it.
Who's the biggest practical joker? I always heard it was Owen Hart before he passed.
He was.
She called Mr. Candlelight. But who else would you get in the game? I mean, there's other people that should be on. I really see Mick Foley on the cover of this game.
Well,
I would rather see. They've never done the three faces of Foley in the game, right?
Nah, that would be kind of cool.
I would rather see that. He was too slow to take picture.
Yeah, Steve. Yeah, because I was still in shock that Bailey didn't show up. Okay, I'm sorry.
Are you just waiting to take a drink until I do? It's kind of weird, isn't it?
Owen going into the Hall of Fame.
At some point.
What Owen is he talking about?
Probably Owen Hart. I mean, because I mentioned his name. At some point, sure.
He needs to.
He should.
Now, that would be someone I would love to see in the game as a pre-order, Owen Hart. I know we'll never get that, but...
Glacier on the... All right. We're going to boot you out of it, Scott.
Hey, you know what I was surprised, though, Scott? I really thought we would have saw, Boogie Nights on the cover this time, The Wonder Kid.
Miller.
And...
No, seriously. Tell me who out there in Periscope, all the Periscopians, and you, who else... I mean, I don't want to see Goldberg. Eva Marie. That's right. Watch Eva Marie.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want X-Pac on the cover or bad Billy Gunn.
I don't think he's going to be on the cover, though. Because if he's a pre-order, you have to, why would you put it on the cover if not everyone can get him? You have to pre-order the game to get him.
I did know he was he was in Carolina. Yeah, I knew he was from North Carolina.
Who?
Other side. I think Hickory, Vince McMahon. He's from North Carolina.
Yeah, he went to East Carolina.
Yeah. He's from North Carolina. Yeah. He was born and raised in North Carolina anyway.
Which is pretty funny.
Yep, that's right. That's what he just said.
I just said that, Scott. Stop taking my things. I want the creepers on the front with James dressed as Sandow and Steven with the sock.
Oh, okay. You're from Hickory. Cool.
That would be pretty funny.
But no, going back to, I do think that they should split the two sides up, which they're going to. If you're watching Raw right now, they're splitting to
They're doing a brand split right now.
Excuse me. It's called a brand extension.
Thank you. That was the word I was looking for.
Why are they calling it a brand extension? That's stupid.
No, not WCW is not coming back. They ain't happening.
Yeah.
But
do we really want to see that happen?
No. Scott does.
No, you do.
No, Scott wants to see Vince
Russo.
Russo. He wants to see Vince Russo back in charge.
Yeah, you want to see what's his name back in charge, don't you?
Bischoff?
No. Madden?
No, Mark Madden. Do we buy the rumors NXT is gone in August?
Scott, you buy those rumors?
I don't know about
you buy
breaking
those
news.
rumors?
Okay. Shut up. I hate pole matches. Steven loves them.
I do.
No, listen. No, I don't know if NXT will be gone. I think they'll be on SmackDown or something when they do this. But are you looking at your cup? Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I am.
It kind of feels special, doesn't it?
It's a view of the summit.
That's right. You know you're carrying it everywhere you go now. But going back to that, I think NXT will be around. I do not think they'll completely get rid of NXT because they built a good name on it. I know it's as the end, but there will be
of the
something.
rivalry. That's all it is.
I think that perhaps maybe you will put NXT on SmackDown. NXT invades SmackDown or something. I don't know exactly how they'll do it.
Now that would be awesome.
Why not?
An invasion angle with NXT would actually probably be a good idea.
It would be.
It would be. It's not something fresh, but it is something fresh. We've seen an invasion angle before, but this time they could do it right.
Any truth to Stephanie and Savage? To the rumors of Stephanie and Savage. I always heard, I've heard the rumors just like everybody else, that they did have relations before then.
I have no idea on that. Brand extension and New Day were both
New era.
two new WWE terms. Yeah.
That's true.
No, yeah. But, all right, first off, if there's anyone out there that thinks New Day is going to be split up in the brand extension, I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, I've seen Lex Luger at our buddy Scott has actually seen him inside. He's actually met him and stuff. Yeah, he's not in great shape.
No, he's getting better though. Apparently now he can start driving, and he's getting. He won't need a wheelchair in like 6 months or something like that.
Yeah. So, did we ever think of a person that could be on the cover instead of Goldberg?
No.
Mick Foley?
Oh no! Who needs to be on the cover? In my opinion, say what you want, Ambrose.
No, not yet. Too early.
Or Reigns. It has to be one of them, man.
Too early.
They're your champions right now.
Stop saying Disco Inferno.
That's the one person that'll never be on a cover, Scott.
Alex Wright will be on the cover before Disco.
Oh, burn.
Dust Wonder Kid. Yeah.
Dust Wonder Kid. He's going to have his own showcase in WWE before Disco Inferno does.
That's what I'm saying. You put all the faces of Mick Foley on it. That's low. Well, of course, you're used to the low.
Ouch.
No, I'm kidding.
David Arquette. David Arquette should be on the cover.
He should be in the Hall of Fame next year for the celebrity wing. But going back to some more stories, Vince McMahon has given up on Shining Stars. They're now repackaging them.
Yeah.
Jason Sensation. Oh,
Jesus
Lord. I haven't heard that name in a while.
I didn't even know that name still existed.
You know where it's from, right?
Yes, I know.
ECW?
Yeah, yes, I know where it's from.
I just want to make sure you
don't
know
remind me of that time in wrestling.
Don't remind you of that one?
Please don't.
Just Incredible, that's right. Just Incredible. And
did you know his name spells just incredible? Sorry, I had to do it.
The Godfather.
The Godfather of the Yeah, I'd be all right with that.
Will he?
Owen Hart beat the hell out of him.
Will Shane stick around? I think Shane will. Yeah, Steven is fired. I agree.
Can't even spell my name right, Scott. You put an A in my name. This isn't France.
Is that not how you spell it?
Sorry, any French people out there.
Hey.
Sorry.
Hey.
Oh, are you France?
Yes, I'm 39% French.
Well, I don't like the 39% of you that's France.
I meant to tell you, yes, Jim Anville's still alive. I'm also, Irish. I'm also Irish.
Whoa.
My wife is European.
You can't just say European. That doesn't.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Anyway, going back to wrestling, let's talk about Raw for a little bit.
Yeah.
Memorial Day videos shown from Green Bay, Wisconsin. They always do a great job with the Memorial Day videos. And stuff. Shane comes out. Stephanie comes out. New Day comes out. They play Invisible Dodgeball. In case you haven't played Invisible Dodgeball, it is a great game to play.
Oh, it's great. It's awesome. I do it all the time. Just dodge it.
The most rudest wrestler of all time is New Jack. I believe that. I've heard stories about New Jack.
Getting tired of New Jack. Yeah, ask him. Really? Really, Scott? You went there. You had to go there, didn't you?
Don't worry. A lot of people scared that guy. Literally, yeah. New Day comes out. They play Invisible Dodgeball, like I said. There's a dance challenge with Stephanie and Shane McMahon. Shane does a dance, I guess. Was that a dance he did?
I mean, if you want to call it a dance, it's just a shuffle. He did a shuffle. Not really a dance, but, you know.
If he delivers your pizza, I wouldn't let him even come in the door.
What, Master?
Yeah.
Lock the door.
What's going on with Dolph? All right, we'll talk about that in a few minutes. We're going through Raw right now. We want to talk about Dolph. I did want to see Stephanie twist, but I didn't want to see everybody else do it. But the Vaudevillains come out.
I didn't know that.
The tag, Scott's favorite tag team ever, the Vaudevillains come out. I'm still trying to figure out why.
By the way, Vaudevillains, just real quick, if you're gonna do this black and white thing, don't show your entrance on TV in color, and then when you get to the arena, it goes to black and white. That's not how it works. You just keep it all in black and white, okay?
Is that how it works?
Yeah, no, did you not see that? When the guy came out and everything, it went back to color.
Oh,
it's like the truck messed up or something.
I'm sorry, I don't pay attention to the Vaudevillains. I just, they're there.
I just don't understand why the guy that's introducing them, why is he not live? I know he's an indie guy, but why, they couldn't have hired him to be their manager or something? They need a manager. Those two need a manager.
How do they don't, I don't think they work good in the ring, but okay.
They're okay in the ring,
They're
but
right.
Like I said,
I think the gimmick kills them.
Yeah. They need a better, the gimmick, it's too much for them. Because they're good in the ring. I liked them in NXT. I thought they were good.
Hey, Kaz and Enzo's killing it. You can say what you want about Kaz and Enzo. We'll talk about them.
They're getting better.
Not in the ring, but anyway, we'll talk about them. Vaudevillains versus New Day. Anderson and Gallows come out to interrupt the match, so the match is thrown out. All right. Anderson and Gallows beat up the New Day and Vaudevillains.
I was okay with that.
About time. This is how they should debut.
Yeah.
This is how they should debut this week.
Yeah.
Beating up other tag teams. Then we got Renee Young with Anderson and Gallows backstage. Apollo Crews and Big Show talking backstage. Look, I loved the Big Show back in the day, but
at least he ain't wrestling.
No, I know.
I'm just saying. If we got to see a promo with the Big Show, I'm better than that than seeing him in the ring right now.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that, man.
Yeah.
Spell it out for you.
Yeah, you're talking about the Vaudevillains again, right?
Yeah, right?
Then we got Breeze. I don't even think they're better than this next tag team. I like Breeze Dongo better than Vol.
Okay,
Venis.
now you're just starting fire.
Versus the Usos with Golden Truth on commentary. The Usos pinned Breeze. Then there was a brawl after. Roman Reigns comes out. NXT champion.
Baby!
Yeah. Then we had Reigns comes out. Rollins comes out. Rollins doesn't say anything. He pretends to get in the ring 4 or 5 different times. Then he goes to the back. What's wrong with him? Go ahead. You just don't like it when people don't say anything.
No, I don't. I'm sorry. Like, I still don't know who the bad guy is and who's the good guy. Like, I get they're trying to make Reigns the good guy, but people just don't like him. They're still cheering Rollins. They're going to cheer Rollins always, man.
Should I
He
do
blows
a rant?
like-
do I play a rant?
No. We got a better rant coming up.
Yep.
Trust me.
Oh, yeah. Then we got Lana with Rusev versus Zack Ryder. Rusev wins. Titus O'Neil makes a save. I like this. I like Titus O'Neil fighting Rusev.
Now you can play the rant music.
And not talking in the ring. Yes, he did. But Titus O'Neil, and on SmackDown, Titus O'Neil came out. Hold on a second. Let's see here.
Oh, now I can go? No. Put yours on. Come on. Look, here's my issue with it. I'm okay with Titus O'Neil doing this. I have no problem with Titus O'Neil. But I know what they're going to do. Every time they say, oh, yeah, he's the next big thing. We're going to give him a championship. And boom, Titus O'Neil is buried. All right, he just got back from a suspension. And you can't tell me that Vince McMahon is hunky-dory with the guy now. We both know they're not at good terms. So I don't see him becoming U.S. champ. Do I want to see him U.S. champ? Absolutely.
All right. First of all, how do you know the business relationship him and Vince?
Okay.
Because let me tell you what Vince is all about. Making the money.
True.
And make ratings.
Yeah. Is Titus O'Neil making the money, though?
Then, yeah, he was the next big thing of Mark Johnson. But you got to remember, before he got suspended, all right, he was starting to get a little push.
Getting a push. You're
all
right.
Titus O'Neil, I don't think he's gonna be buried like you think.
Well,
I think this is gonna be a good, decent rivalry.
I just hate it when they tease it, man. Like, I wanted to see Big E get it a few years ago, and they teased Big E, and he didn't get it.
He didn't suspend him for no reason. I disagree with you guys. He touched the man of the company on live TV. They weren't backstage. They were in front of everybody. Okay? You can't, and maybe the 90 days suspension was a little much, but that's his business.
Yeah.
So you can't go in somebody else's business and say, hey, that's not right. That's his business. If he wants to suspend him 30 days, 90 days, that's up to him. I'm just saying, we can't, it's not our place to tell Vince that he's wrong.
No.
I mean, that's his business. I mean, he pushed, I know he's trying to give him a hug, and I get why he did it. And I love Titus O'Neil. Don't get me wrong. I just give the man a break. I mean, he suspended him 90 days. He did his time, and he came back.
Yeah, no.
And you don't know we don't know the whole story of why he was suspended.
Yeah.
We just all we hear is stuff on the internet. That's it.
That's all we ever hear, unfortunately. But
right.
No, I mean, look, I'm okay with it. I hate getting teased that, like, when someone's gonna, like, you want that person to win, but you have, like, doubt in your mind, like, oh, they're gonna push Rusev. They're gonna keep Rusev. They're gonna, like, I'm afraid that's what's gonna happen.
What?
That they're gonna keep it on Rusev just because they're trying to push Rusev. Because without that U.S. title, I'll give Rusev a little bit of, well, I believe he needs that title to survive, Rusev. I do. Because what did he do without that title? Nothing. He was with the League of Nations and did nothing for a whole year.
Scott, I agree with you. They should have talked about it in the back, and maybe they did. We don't know what else happened. Well, all we know is what we saw.
Yes,
Not the Russo years.
You know what?
Please,
The Russo years.
No, God, no. The Mark Madden years, really. No, please, no. But, now he's getting a push at least, all right?
Yeah.
He's on TV. He's fighting for the U.S. title. Or give him, hopefully they'll do the right thing and let this be a rivalry. Let him lose this pay-per-view, then at Battleground, you put Titus and him in another match. Hopefully it won't just be one and done. Hopefully.
Yeah.
That's all we can hope for.
Well, with the other feud that's going on, which we'll talk about later.
But Titus does a lot of things outside of wrestling for the company.
Oh, yeah.
So, like Dad of the Year, all that other stuff.
Be a star.
He's a good company guy. Mm-hmm. He got suspended. Maybe he will get a push now. We'll find out. Hopefully they'll keep it up. Mm-hmm. Then we had Big Cass and Enzo versus the Dudleys. Dude, every single week, Enzo kills it on the mic. All right, kills it on the mic, and then he gets in the ring and kills the ring.
Oh, shut up.
All right. No, listen, I like Enzo and Cass. Boring? Come on, they're not boring.
He's just mad.
He's mad because they're beating up ECW alums.
I am too. I mean, I'm torn. I like both of them.
Well, I like them too, but Enzo and Cass, where they're at. No, because they got bigger things for AJ and Kevin Owens. I disagree. They've got bigger things for those two.
Yeah, you want to keep
talk
those
about
two.
that.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that. Yeah, they can't even make them look good. Well, that's what I was getting ready to say, though. Enzo and Cass, if you watch Cass try to throw Enzo on the finishing maneuver, he didn't put his hands on him. I mean, there's one week.
He just launched him.
Enzo doesn't. No, he didn't touch him. He's supposed to launch him. He didn't. They have to get better in the ring. Me and JP were talking about it. I would be fine if Enzo was just Kaz's manager and was the mouthpiece until he improved in the ring.
Yeah.
Because, right, you remember how DDP used to be? Before, and you probably don't. Before DDP was a performer, a wrestler, he was a manager of Diamond Stud, the Diamond stable he had.
Yeah.
All right, with Scott Hall and another guy that was in the stable. And there was a Japanese tag team he was a manager of.
I didn't know that one.
Before he actually got into wrestling, he was the mouthpiece. I mean, into performing, he was the mouthpiece for the group.
Oh, yeah, because he's a good
so
talker.
Let Enzo do it that way.
Maybe
But
right.
you already got Enzo performing. They're going to give them the tag team titles at some point, and they're so over. No. Enzo is incredible on the mic. I don't care what anybody says.
Especially,
they do need. Listen, I love both of those tag teams, but Enzo is a better mic talker than any. He's probably one of the top 5 mic talkers in WWE right now. And I mean, that's not great, but that's the truth.
Yeah, he's up there, man.
Top 5, top 10, whatever you want to put him.
No, but I don't know. I mean, I love it when especially when he talks against the Dudley Boys. I know everyone's getting tired of them going against the Dudley Boys, and I kind of am too. I want to see them go a little bit, But I think one of my friends was saying, the hiccup that they had at what was it, Payback? Mm-hmm. There's just there's nothing they could do about that. So it kind of. I think they were supposed to have a rivalry with the Dudley Boys if that concussion never happened, right?
Right.
And then we would have been done with it by now. But, But I think by SummerSlam, those two are going to get a huge push.
Are you serious? John Schuyler?
What did he say?
He said, can John Schuyler get a push? Yeah, he can get a push back to PWX.
John Schuyler is not allowed to breathe the same air as WWE, in my opinion, okay?
I know he is. And then we got Ambrose, Zayn, Cesaro backstage. Ambrose keeps saying Canadians during the promo. Dude, it was a great promo. If you didn't see it, it was a great promo. Because every time they talk, he say something Canadian, and Zayn's like, You do realize I'm Canadian. Oh, I got you.
That makes a lot of
Makes
sense
a lot of
now.
sense. All right, got you. They're killing it, though. I agree. I like Hollis. I thought he was pretty good. He should be at NXT for a while.
Who is Hollis?
Chip Hollis.
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. I like him.
Then we got John Cena comes out. Here we go. We're getting ready to talk about Styles now. Cena comes out. Styles comes out. Anderson and Gallows comes out. And it looks like they're going to beat up Cena when AJ Styles attacks Cena from behind or from the side. And then all three of them beat up Cena. Let me put my hands together. That was the best part of Raw. Hands down. There wasn't a lot to cheer for, but that was the best part.
Do you think
They should have done this earlier. I get it. And why you did it now, it's John Cena.
Yeah.
It's the perfect person to do it against. But you better have Styles beat Cena at the pay-per-view.
you better?
Because if not, we're going back to the Bray Wyatt scenario a couple years ago.
You better. I mean, because I just don't want to see it. I don't want to see... Here's my thing. Even if Styles doesn't win at this pay-per-view, it'd be okay.
But the next one...
He needs to win. If they're still doing this rivalry at SummerSlam, he needs to win at SummerSlam. Because if he wins at SummerSlam, he wins on a big stage. He wins at a big event.
Right. He needs to win. It may happen. If he doesn't win at this pay-per-view, like you said, it needs a hat. He needs to win the series.
Yes.
He needs to win the rivalry. If he loses the rivalry, John Cena, it doesn't matter. John Cena can lose the next 10 months in a row.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's John Cena.
Then why the hell does he always win?
Because either it's his ego or the company doesn't want to push anybody else.
Well, that's wrong. You need to push. John Cena's getting old. He even said himself, he's getting old in this new era. They need to not get rid of John Cena, but push him to the back.
You do realize AJ Styles is older than John Cena, right?
I know, but AJ Styles needs that push.
Kind of like just said it, because he's a modern-day Hulk Hogan.
So what? Look, the Hogan years were great, but this is not the Hogan years anymore. We got to push the other people.
Right.
All right? I'm tired of... I mean, yeah, I know we have a Jake the Snake, and we have all these other people who are great, but are never going to get that belt because of the Hogan.
Well, we don't know. Cena, Orton, Big Show, Kane are four guys that should never win the belt again.
No, they don't need to.
They are so over. No, he does. No. He did not actually job. Who is he jobbed to? If you really think about it. Right. It looks like the Bray Wyatt episode again. That's what I'm saying. It looks like the Bray Wyatt episode again. We hope not. But if you go back to Cena, okay, honestly, you think about Cena. Bray Wyatt, did he win the rivalry against Bray Wyatt? Yes, he did. Yeah. Did he win the rivalry against, who was the one previous? Rusev. Yeah, Rusev. There you go. He beat Rusev.
He didn't win against...
Okay, but Rusev and Owens lost the rivalry. They didn't beat everybody.
He didn't win against Orton. I'll give him that. He didn't win against Orton.
No, he won the rivalry against Orton.
No, he didn't.
Okay, who's got more championships? Okay, when they fought, who usually won? He did.
Yeah.
You know the last person that he actually lost the rivalry to? CM Punk. CM Punk.
I was waiting for it.
Tell me, that was the last person. The only person maybe Edge. Edge and him, maybe. Maybe Randy Orton. But I would say Cena even won that rivalry with Orton. I mean, CM Punk was the last one. If they don't do this now with AJ Styles, they're in trouble. I mean,
what about The Rock? He didn't really win the rivalry against The Rock. I know it's The Rock,
best
but
2 out of 3, but I mean,
there is no 2 out of 3 though.
Wasn't it 3?
No, it was only.
Oh yeah, it's twice in a lifetime.
Yeah, we're gonna have a third time.
Oh no!
By the end of it, we're gonna have a third.
They're big best of 3. Don't worry.
I bet you WrestleMania 33, Rock comes back. They're in freaking. They're gonna be in Florida.
They're in Florida again. Well, but I got a feeling Goldberg's going to come back and do something. Who knows?
Who is he going to face? John Cena?
There's only a couple people Goldberg can face. John Cena.
Undertaker?
The Rock. No. Not Kevin Owens. Roman Reigns.
First, you say no, but you could see it happening.
If it's money, anything can happen.
You could see Undertaker and Goldberg. It'd be a horrible match.
Hopefully not. But anyway, John Cena, we're hoping they get this right with AJ Styles in the club. Because what they did Monday was finally the right direction for those three guys to go. You put them together as heels and letting them run.
This is what
because they will be cheered no matter what.
Yeah.
No.
I'd be all right with that if Corbin got over.
If you put him with the club, you don't have to put him with the club. That's the only way that would work.
That'd be kind of cool.
That would be the only way that works.
But he couldn't be his lone wolf anymore.
Right, he wouldn't be a lone wolf anymore.
He'd be part of a wolf pack.
There you go. They're already doing the signal. Why not? Let's do the wolf pack over again.
But this is what excites me about this rivalry is that at some pay-per-view, and I think what they're going to do, they're going to drag this out to SummerSlam. Okay. And I think at Battlefield, I think if AJ Styles loses, it's going to be because of a disqualification. I think the club's going to get involved, and then Cena's going to bring two people back to be part of his club, and we're going to get a 3-on-3 at Battlefield. And what I think is going to happen, somebody said Orton. Possibly this could be the chance for Orton to return because Orton and Cena kind of have that, they're kind of partners, but they're not. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But then who else would you bring? Is this when you bring up
Finn Balor?
Do you put Finn Balor with Cena and then have him betrayed Cena?
No, because you could, but you have to. I don't know what they're going to do with Finn. We won't know what they're going to do with Finn until after next week.
Oh, I already know. Look, Samoa Joe has to win, and we'll get to that, but Samoa Joe has to win that belt. All right?
All right. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Natalya versus Dana Brooke with Charlotte. Dana Brooke wins. They beat up Natalya, but Becky saves her. Hey.
What? No, come on. What? You don't like this, do you?
I don't like Natalya being involved in this. I just don't. It is time to move on.
Exactly,
yes,
Mr. Cameron.
Z's, a lot of Z's.
At least you're getting to see Becky again, though.
Supposedly, Sasha will be back this week.
Yeah. I want to know who she sides with. That's what I want to know.
Yep, that's going to be the big question.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go into... But yeah, we want to see what happens.
Wrestling with Attitude presents JP's Rants.
Awesome! All right, if they do that, that's definitely a rant. Goldberg and Lesnar number 2 at WrestleMania 33.
Well, if they do it right, though, because at that time, both of them in the company hated it. Maybe there will actually be a good... Okay. Maybe it'd be actually a good...
Twice in a lifetime, yeah.
Hey!
No, listen. There's no way you do Goldberg and them again. Okay? You can't. No. Do you see how bad it was the first time? You had to put Austin in it.
Yeah, I don't know, though. Brock Lesnar's different now.
Oh. Yeah, he's older. They're both really older.
Yeah, but I would love the promos with Paul Heyman, though. If they
that would be good. You would have to put Goldberg with a manager.
Who would be Goldberg's manager? Please tell me who would be Goldberg's manager. Gilbert? Is Gilbert coming back?
Enzo. Have Enzo be his manager.
That'd be a horrible, horrible thing.
Hello, Julie. We got somebody to join. New Periscopian.
Oh.
And then we had JoJo. The reason I was playing this rant music, JoJo with Dolph Ziggler. Listen, we all love Dolph Ziggler, I think, on this show. But that was the absolute worst promo ever by him. That is one of the worst promos I think I've ever seen. I think Scott Steiner had better promos than he did that night.
Whoa.
You put Scott Steiner's best promo against that one.
And that one's still better than
I
Scott
don't know about
Steiner.
that. I don't know.
Roman
Reigns? Yeah. My wife loves him, so hey.
Yeah, so
we got to deal with it.
But he likes Raymond Reigns, though.
Raymond Reigns is a lot better. Raymond Reigns is one of the top 5 wrestlers all time. Thank you, Mr. Candlelight, for keeping that one going. Nice mug you got there, by the way.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Then we had Ziggler versus Corbin in an amateur match. Ziggler gets DQ'd after he low-blowed him into Jules. Listen. I'm so tired of this already. I'm ready Ziggler to move on. Ready for Corbin to move on. This is horrible.
First off, can you never say Jules again when talking about... Can you never say the word Jules ever again?
Exactly. Get this over with. What? You want me to say?
It's not Jules. Like, what is this?
They're mine. I mean, to you, they might not be Jules. To me, they're mine.
Are
But
they
anyway.
the crown jewels?
Yeah.
Wow. No, but yeah, I'm tell you the truth.
It's horrible.
I'm a Corbin fan.
I like. I want to see Corbin in a rivalry with somebody.
Yeah,
this is just a massacre.
This is hurting Corbin's career.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna get buried if this stays like this. He needs a legit feud. And no offense to Ziggler, at first I was like, okay, Ziggler can get him over. This might work. But now it's just getting out of control.
Nuts. Yeah.
He needs someone else. He needs someone else to actually give him a...
Say what you want. I'd rather see him and Sheamus against each other. I'd rather see Sheamus against him.
But Sheamus is going to do
Right.
Apollo Crews right now.
Right,
so.
right. Or
Which I'm
I
okay
just- come
with.
on.
I'm all right with that right now.
come on.
Hell, Alberto Del Rio can put him over. No, but I'm saying...
The only thing Del Rio's putting over right now is Paige, all right? And that hurts me to say.
Oh, hey, you see that, Mr. Candlelight? He said it so no one would say it.
Rant number 2.
Oh, God. Presents JP's Rants.
You know, I am very upset about this Paige and Del Rio fiasco.
Really?
And then I go, and I got to see Paige gets a tattoo of Del Rio on her fingers
What?
that says Poppy.
Oh, someone's got a problem. Ugh. Oh, God, I got a horrible image in my head now.
Yeah, that's how we feel about it. Anyway, that was that. Then we have Maurice with Miz. They are doing a Marine 5. And by the way, in case you didn't hear, not only is the Miz going to be in the Marine 5.
So she'll get... Oh!
So not only does the Miz isn't be in Marine 5, Heath Slater and Bo Dallas are going to be in it as well.
Okay.
And Maurice.
First off, why are you mad about this? Bo Dallas is getting a push. Do you
Out
understand?
the door?
No, he's not. Sandow never got a movie.
He loves the trees, yeah. That's great.
God, ew.
Then we got KO, Del Rio, Jericho backstage. They're arguing. KO, Del Rio, and Jericho versus Ambrose, Zayn, and Cesaro. Ambrose pinned KO after hitting Dirty Deeds. Why do you have to pin Kevin Owens, of all people? Jericho or Del Rio would be great. Anyway, that's your Raw review.
Really, you're wondering why?
No, no.
Because you know what's going to happen now. Well, I think I know what's going to happen. But, I don't know. Anything can happen in the WWE.
That's very true. You got anything else?
Nope.
All right, everybody on Periscope, stick around. We got one more show coming up. Everybody else, we will see you next week. Or next show we got coming up after that, I guess.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's show.
Boom.
All right, everybody have a great day in wrestling.